Peter Chang, and welcome to part 36 of our X-Factory SCX-60 CF build. And I've been testing this at the track, and so far the SCX-60 CF has been just a very dominant performer. It is a very fast car at the track, and unfortunately what we see here is that I got involved in a head-on crash, and it's kind of ruined my season. Not because of the truck, but because, like I have to order all these parts, and it's the holidays and stuff, and it's kind of harder to order parts. But one part, the standout part, is the Avid aluminum steering bell cranks, and it replaces this unit here. And this is the stock team associated bell crank, and we see that there's a lot of parts to it. You have ball bearings, you got springs, you got like a little servo saver contraption. I'm just going to go ahead and just remove this. So it's going to show you that usually what happens is that you end up replacing the spring because and those screws, just because it's a kind of wear and tear on that servo saver area. Some manuals actually tell you to go ahead and glue it down and all that stuff, but just it's really what it amounts to is a lot of extra work. So I'm going to use this opportunity to just totally replace this part. Also, I just want to point out that it was such a horrendous crash that I also need to replace this front bulkhead, but I don't have a spare bulkhead to show you, so I'm going to show you what it looks like with my current broken bulkhead. I'm just going to go ahead and screw this in so I could show you how this is going to look like when it's fully operational and functioning. But what's awesome about the Avid steering bell crank is that it is just one solid piece of aluminum, and it does away with the need of gluing down that servo saver area. And even though it's less pieces, there might be more wear and tear on your servo. However, I could say that despite having the stock servo, not stock servo, but the factory team version of the bell crank, even with this crash, it messed up my servo, so I have to replace my servo anyways. So I just want you to know that I would actually recommend going the Avid route, just because it's a cleaner design. Everything's in one piece. You're going to have the benefits of just replacing just one part if you ever have to replace this. I only envision replacing this if I was in an even more horrendous crash than what I've experienced here. But just so you know, you just screw this in, and this part fits even better than the standard stock parts. Check this out. It works exactly the same, and it seems much cleaner and better. Thanks for watching, and remember, everything matters.